Mama.
Hi, baby. Hi, Niels.
Did you like Pranav's brownie?
Oh, they were so good. Dad, I was surprised to hear him. I asked him if he liked it, and he said, you know, it's good. It has a unique taste to it. I enjoyed it because it was not very sweet. You need to put in your mouth and then just dissolve when you savor it. I do not like brownie. It was really yummy. Pranav did a good job, but I hope you filmed it. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, we did film it. It was a bit of experimentation on Pranav's part, but I think he did a really good job, and we did film it. Hi friends, welcome to this week's video. Today I'm sharing Pranav's very dark and decadent brownies for Mother's Day. The brownies are entirely vegan, nothing too exotic in the ingredients list in my opinion. Everything is listed for you down below in the description box with exact measurements. Although this was a bit of experimentation on Pranav's part, as I mentioned, the brownies did in fact come out beautifully and they were dark, decadent, and delicious. As with many other cakes and brownies, we're going to combine all of the dry ingredients first in a bowl, in a separate bowl, and just bring them together as best as you can using a whisk or a fork. Feel free to even use your hands if you need to get in there and break up some clumps. And then once the ingredients are combined, set them aside. We're going to work on the wet ingredients. I have here a bit of tahini and some plant-based milk. Any milk of your choosing will be just fine. And this is the flax egg. If you need to know exactly how to make a flax egg, that is down in the description as well. We're gonna bring together these ingredients. The vanilla is in there too. And just notice how sticky and gooey it is. This is a really good consistency for our wet ingredients. We're gonna combine these with the dry ingredients a little bit at a time, just trying to bring things together really nicely. You'll notice that we're continuing to use a whisk. I would not advise this. In fact, I think a spoon or a spatula would be better. We also realized that we forgot one of the wet ingredients, which was the oil, so we're adding it now. I don't think it made much of a difference in the end, but as you can see, we are struggling, and then we finally realized that we should probably use a spoon instead, so we scraped off the whisk and kept combining our ingredients using the correct utensil. And in go the chocolate chunks. These were just chunks cut up from a bar of dark chocolate. Pranav did it himself, again sticking with the very dark and delicious theme. Now he's coating a small dish, I think this is like an 8x6 perhaps, or an 8x5, with a bit of oil and adding our very goopy mixture to the dish, a little bit at a time. In retrospect, I do think that lining the dish with parchment paper would have probably been better, but you know, hindsight is 20/20. Now Pranav is mixing up a topping for the brownies. It's a bit of maple syrup, again some tahini, and a little bit of vanilla extract again. The idea is not to mix it too much. This was supposed to create a bit of a marbling on the top of the brownies. He's adding this mixture to the top. Started out with a fork and then we just, decided to go for it. And finally, here comes the walnut topping. Again, just some chopped walnuts for the top of the brownie. The brownie goes into the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. To be honest, both Pranav and I were very doubtful about these brownies, but I'm happy to say that they came out just beautifully. The top is crunchy and crumbly and just looking so delicious with those chopped walnuts. We couldn't even wait for them to cool down before cutting into the brownies. We were almost convinced that we shouldn't even share this recipe, but it turned out really well. We shared some with my parents. My mom doesn't even like brownies very much. It's not her thing, but she said that these were delicious, and I do believe her. So I think if you're looking for something yummy and vegan to make for Mother's Day, that you should definitely give this a try and let us know in the comments down below. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.